So the latest game that has the attention of a lot of gamers is First Descendant. Yes, First Descendant was released on July the 2nd, and it really has gotten very popular. Now this game is even trending on Twitter to trending #1. So everyone seems to be loving First Descendant. One thing they love about this game is that it has a lot of bunnies. Yes, we're talking about snow bunnies, we're talking about electric bunnies. There's one guy who is not so keen on all the popularity of these bunnies.
No snow bunnies, no sand bunnies, no salsa bunnies. No salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. I said no salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. I said no salsa bunnies, no snow bunnies, no sand bunnies, no rice bunnies.
So are you going to listen to Dr. Umar? Are you going to listen to Dr. Umar and forget about all of these bunnies? Let me know if you're playing First Descendant and if you are enjoying this game. So while everyone is enjoying First Descendant, there are ponies like Colin Moriarty that is contradicting themselves. Because you see, at one point in time, Colin was angry that Sony did not have a roadmap. Sony was not saying something about what they are doing in the future.
Every reason out there to be nervous about what is happening right now. If you're a PlayStation fan, you want games, and we're going to get, I know, we're going to get the great games. I know.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
We're going to get Returnal. We're going to get Ratchet. They're going to be great. I know they are. I know Returnal's going to be great. I know Ratchet's going to be great. I think we'll all be shocked if they're not. I think we all know Horizon's going to be great. And God of War. But what about after that? Perspective, say anything at this point. I don't understand what's going on over there from a first party perspective. Say something.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
It seems like a trap to say anything about this because people are going to go be like, dude, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Helldivers 2, Rise of the Ronin, God of War DLC, Final Fantasy 16 DLC. And I'm like, yeah, that's all true. But again, I said it earlier, you know what I mean. There's something missing right now.
Where is factions? Where is factions? Where is factions?
She gone, man. She gone.
And we need to, I feel like with some level of urgency, need to know more, because are they really going to announce these things that close to the vest? We're getting to the point now where I'm like, are they really going to announce a massive AAA PlayStation first party exclusive for, say, the fall that we don't know about yet? That's very unusual for them. But if they're going to do that, that's cool, but say something. So that's, as a PlayStation podcaster, that's my walkaways. It's hard to be too upset when you have so many games from all of these sources to play. But that's a lot of why we're on PlayStation, but it's not all of it. And a big part of why we're here and what speaks to our PlayStation experience the most are the high quality first party games. And there seems to be a dearth of them right now. And you can't help but notice that. And it does matter. And it is, I've been long, not a long defender, but long been being like, just wait. But now we're kind of past the point of that, I think. Now I'm kind of on board with being like, let's go, man. What's going on here?
Really him. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So this is Colin Moriarty, a long time Sony fan, and he was saying that he was so angry that Sony is not saying something about the first party content. He's so angry that Sony does not have a roadmap. He was hopeful that yes, Sony is going to get games, but he was still angry that they didn't say anything, in years about what is the roadmap for Sony. But now listen to Colin Moriarty as he's saying now first party doesn't matter. He's even going as far as saying here we have other games, we have third party games. This is what the PlayStation community is doing now in order to cope. Yes, at first they were saying Microsoft had no games, but now they are coping that they have no games. Listen.
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not? I don't know why people are so obsessed with this. A mono focus on first party content is really ignoring the forest for the trees. If you are involved with any non-Nintendo hardware for exclusives only, then you are in the wrong place. You should go buy a Switch and immerse yourself in the first-party content there that the hardware will live and die by. But the absolute reality of PlayStation and Xbox and PC is that the exclusives are nice, but they don't ultimately really matter if you like a wide breadth of games. And while we would like those exclusives to come at a greater cadence, even if the exclusives are what's important to you, why does it matter where the game comes from if it's good? Why does it matter if it's locked to a console if it's good or fun?
It shouldn't matter, Colin. But guess what? You ponies are the ones who made it a big deal when Microsoft did not have a steady stream of first-party content coming on their platforms. You guys remember? You are the ones who were saying that Microsoft has no games. The reason why it is you said that is because Microsoft was not producing any first-party content coming to their platform at a fast pace. Now all of a sudden you are moving the goalposts and saying it doesn't matter because right now the PlayStation is drier than the Sahara Desert.
I am truly tired of hearing about how there's nothing to play and there are no games on PlayStation. You must not like video games. You must not understand the idea that you can actually buy older things that you may have missed. You haven't played everything. This is amongst the strongest runs of games in the history of the console, actually. And the only reason people don't give it in some of the parts of the core is because it doesn't come from Sony Studios.
Right.
And I just think that I've said for many years now, and people know, it's like, I like my PlayStation first-party games a lot. Some of them are my favorite games of all time. But I'm not here just for PlayStation games. That can't possibly be true. There aren't enough of them.
Let me use your word, white people. We were flabbergasted.
PlayStation.
Shout out to J-Rock on Twitter for helping and assisting me with that smash up. So yes, this is what the PlayStation community is doing today. But today what we are going to talk about? Today we are going to talk about how there might be something happening in the Halo camp. Is it a new game? Is it a new TV show? Is it updated or a remastering of a game? Well, we'll have to wait and see. In addition to that, we are going to see a once PlayStation mascot is coming home to Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, buddy, I love to see it. So you know what? Let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So guys, before I report on the latest Xbox news, please consider subscribing if this type of content interests you. You like to laugh, you like to be informed with Xbox games, a little sprinkle of Nintendo, and of course, the Sony Pony Salt. Please consider subscribing on the road 3,000 subscribers. Yes, we are heading for 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So let's get back to the video. So most persons know that Halo is associated with Xbox. It seems that there will not be an Xbox without Halo. So Halo is a very big franchise for Xbox and for Microsoft. Now, we know that Halo Infinite would have launched with a few controversies. For one, persons were complaining that the multiplayer was not ready at launch. Persons was complaining that didn't have home split screen at launch. So yes, there was a bit of controversy when it comes to Halo Infinite. But we know that Microsoft would have done well to correct most, if not all, of those issues. And now Halo Infinite is a beast when it comes to the, appealing to their fans. It may not be the biggest game out there, appealing to the mass market, but Halo Infinite is really trying to appeal to their fans by giving their fans what they know they like. But some persons was, reasoning that Halo Infinite would be the last Halo Xbox ever produced. Well, that is not the case. Listen to this article as they report that there is a new project in development for Halo, and you won't believe who would be leading the development. Listen to this article.
Former Bungie veteran is leading next Halo experience, wants to give the Covenant back their bomb. Former Bungie veteran Dan Needy is leading the development of the next Halo experience. As spotted by YouTuber Rebs Gaming, Microsoft's Halo Studio 343 Industries has hired a new lead game designer back in April of this year. While Niadi's work experience at 343 doesn't include any juicy details about this Halo experience, there's reference that might interest Halo fans. Doing game direction on a Halo experience, the LinkedIn resume reads. Giving the Covenant back their bomb. We've included a screenshot of the resume in case it gets pulled or edited. Prior to his work at 343 Industries, Niadi served as lead gameplay designer at Sega's Creative Assembly, at which he worked at the Canned Hyenas. Before joining Creative Assembly, Niadi fulfilled various positions at Bungie, including producer on the original Destiny and its expansions as well as Destiny 2 and its first expansion, The Curse of Osiris. Aside from his role as producer, the nearly a decade-long Bungie veteran worked as a gameplay designer on Destiny 2, Warmind, Forsaken, The Black Armory Weapon Foundry, Season of the Drifter, Shadowkeep, and Beyond Light. Microsoft has yet to officially confirm a new Halo installment, but late last year, a journalist claimed that 343 Industries is actively working on a new entry within Unreal Engine. What I can say that I know anyway is, yes, they do have a team at 343 Industries working on the next Halo campaign, Seasoned Gaming's editor-in-chief Ains said. It is part of that restructuring that is building the next generation of Halo on Unreal Engine. Some months back, a resume of a former art director at 343 Industries mentioned work on the next Halo. As reported back then, this new Halo might very well be in Unreal Engine 5.
So there you have it. We are seeing that the new Halo is getting back a veteran who is familiar with the style of gameplay that fans love, with the type of Halo that would have been of old. Not only that, but we are seeing that Microsoft is, going away from the Slipspace engine. That was the engine that was running the Halo Infinite. Now they are going to adopt the Unreal Engine 5, which no doubt has shown to be a very capable engine that not only produce good visuals, but if it is mastered, of course, it will produce good frame rates and so forth. Now, the question is, would this next Halo be released on the Series console or on the next Xbox console? Let me know what you think about that in the comment sections below. But the future does look bright for the Halo franchise because we are seeing veterans coming back. They're using a very good engine, and guess what? This is looking like very big news in the near future. Now we will be waiting for Microsoft to announce what they will be doing with Halo, but this little rumor, this little information, has the community hyped. Let me know what you think about it in the comment sections below. Next up, we have a story that might leave a bad taste in the OG PlayStation fans' mouth. The reason being is because this story would leave them very upset. Why? I will tell you why, my child, because these ponies are sick and they had it coming to them. Yes, they had it coming to them. You see, back in the PlayStation 1 generation, PlayStation had a mascot, and that mascot was none other than this person.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here.
Check it out. What do you think about that? We got real-time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Yes, it is none other than Crash Bandicoot. You see, Crash Bandicoot is a very, iconic in the PlayStation community because Crash Bandicoot used to be the mascot for PlayStation. Yes, Crash Bandicoot was the mascot for PlayStation. But ever since Phil Spencer said he got to have them all like Ash Ketchum and he acquired Activision Blizzard, he said, I choose you, Crash Bandicoot, to make these ponies sick. Because now we have reports that Crash Bandicoot The Insane Trilogy is coming to Game Pass. Listen to this article.
Report, Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy is coming to Xbox Game Pass in August. Another Activision Blizzard game is possibly joining Xbox Game Pass soon, this time starring everyone's favorite Orange Bandicoot. More Activision-published games are headed to Microsoft's gaming subscription service. That's according to a report from leaker Xdas1s on the X-Pooter forums, which indicates that the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane trilogy will be coming to Xbox Game Pass in August 2024. Windows Central sources can corroborate this information, meaning Xbox players can look forward to embarking on adventures with the Wumpa-seeking Bandicoot in a few weeks. According to Xdas1s, the Tony Hawk 1+2 Remake and Spyro Reignited trilogy are also coming, very soon, though they can't confirm that these games will be added in the same month. The Crash Bandicoot N. Sane trilogy is a remaster of the original 3 Crash Bandicoot games, which were first developed by then-independent Naughty Dog, that was handled by Vicarious Visions, a studio known for its remaster efforts that is now part of Blizzard Entertainment as the Blizzard Albany team. Crash Bandicoot N. Sane trilogy was first brought to the PlayStation 4 back in 2017, before being ported to Xbox One, Windows PC, and Nintendo Switch in 2018. This will mark the second Activision Blizzard King title to join Xbox Game Pass since Microsoft's acquisition of the gaming company finalized in October 2023. The first game, Blizzard Entertainment's Diablo IV, was added to the service back in March. Looking ahead, Call of Duty: Black Ops 6 is slated to launch Day 1 into Xbox Game Pass when it launches on October 25, 2024. More Activision Blizzard games in Xbox Game Pass will be cool, and I'm sure there's plenty of players who will be excited by this. While the dizzying breadth of genres that Xbox encompasses is extraordinarily comprehensive, family-friendly games are a weak spot that can often be overlooked, so having more family-focused games included in the lineup will be a great boon. I will say the rate at which these games are being added to the service is a bit surprising to me. I understand that Microsoft doesn't want to simply have one massive wave where everything is added and that's it, but still, I definitely assumed we'd have seen a couple more games be included in Xbox Game Pass by now.
Wow, 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 wow. What a slap to the PlayStation community face to see that Crash Bandicoot is coming to Game Pass while they would be paying for a game that used to be their mascot. The Xbox community would be eating sweet, sweet, sweet by having this Crash Bandicoot game on the Xbox platform. Now, this is also big news that more Activision Blizzard titles would be coming to Game Pass, giving us value for Game Pass. They said that this deal was nothing, but guess what? We are seeing that all Activision Blizzard games might be coming to Game Pass. So let me hear what you thought about everything that was said today. Let me hear what it is you think about a PlayStation mascot coming to the Xbox. Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.